We went all over it. We talked a lot about this, right? But it's going to be Nouns going to be starting in the CT side. Team 1 on the T side now. Doing a bit of the light utility available here for both TRK and IDK. And actually, full armor across the board here for the CT side. No kit at all.
So we'll go ahead and get this one moving. Starting off in the pistol. Jasmine taking a couple taps away, trying to whittle away a Team 1 player or two, but Pesa comes through and finds a nice headshot right back. Maybe to bring this one back into play. Inside of Connector, though, we have 160 trying to upend things, but at the same time, they've gotten themselves up towards A long. This is a very nice position here for Team 1.
Yeah, this is a good position indeed. And look at the T's that are just all over this right now, just waiting. And Nouns is just on the other side of this, too. Kind of different setups, a little bit of a mirror setup, I guess, right? But 60 does get the spot, but he's not able to win that mobs. Oh, he's going to win that fight pretty much every time of the day.
Oh, Jaspimp now is trapped. He's down to 1. Cynic is gone as well. All the help is out the window here for Nouns. And Team 1 have absolutely read into the pistol. Trying to bring this one back is George. It's only be 1 headshot. It's a wonderful round. A wonderful pistol for Team 1.
Yeah, that was clean. That was so easy. But I like the setup from Nouns. I mean, you could see they were getting close on the connector, trying to hold the washroom. They were just trying to, you know, cluster together. It was a good idea, but Team 1, I mean, they just kind of took them one by one, and they just pulled that thing apart. So, job well done. We need to get the bomb down. No need. And actually, the force is going to come through here from Nouns. They're going to try to see if they can win the second round and get that money situation back in order.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't doubt them. Especially when they invest in the utility. 3 HE grenades primed. 2 of them might go out. I don't deny Cynic on a scout either. Still could be a potent purchase here. George. Trying to go walkabouts here on short. Pesa. Right around the corner. Flashing. George somehow found 2. What on earth? That was 2 bullets, 2 headshots.
Yeah, that's so disgusting,
what?
Man. Oh, goodness. And he gets another one, and he's just jumping around and just spamming and getting it. And then even the dink comes on Maluk as well. Oh,
the ace? 4K. A 4K. He's used 9 bullets at the 5.7, and he's on for an ace. What on earth?
Oh, man. And Maluk now, he's just kicking himself. He's like, okay, well,
I wouldn't be kicking myself. I'd be saying, what on what?
Yeah. I can't believe it. This is what you talked about, right? I mean, Nouns, they get in your face. They're really aggressive. They do these kind of unusual things, but it works. This is what this team does. And oh man, Team 1. Oh, they got their backs against the board, but this is a great round from Nouns. If this can come through, I mean, definitely looks like it could be, but Maluk, unless he can pull a magic trick out of this, but I think he's just going to have to save this AK. There's just no hope for this.
Oh my word. What a round. And that's the type of stuff Nouns can do. That's the type of stuff this team is branded upon. Just absolute obscenities like that. And that's why I don't deny them on these 4 spies. Because they've done it so many times. I didn't expect it to be the 5.7 here, Laz. You know, normally he goes, oh, I get cool 1D, I steal a gun, and we're good. No, he just ends the round on the spot. George, what on earth? He has the only kills on Nouns right now.
That's actually insane. Like, it's just madness. I'm still trying to comprehend this. Oh goodness. But what a much needed round here from Nouns. I mean, we talk about the money system a lot, right? But winning that second round is, in my opinion, just as important as the first, because now this is putting Team 1 in a bit of a bind situation. Look at Nouns. They're fully equipped for this. They're looking a lot better and a lot more clean for this fight. Jazz trying to get through middle. He's trying to find something out of this. But he's by himself. A flash comes in. He was able to win that fight, though. And that's another one, too. Oh, Jazz. That's just beautifully done. Getting a third there, too. Oh, this is madness.
I mean, I don't care if it's a sort of mediocre 4-5. They're just... What are these shots being hit? What was that second flick? If you guys don't know what the Nouns are about, I'm sure the Ori owners are happy watching this set of sequence right now. Oh, boy. This is the type of team that can definitely make a little bit of a runsies over there in the RMR. And how about in this bracket? They are looking fantastic.
This is looking really good now. Like, and then we will just see that full, well, almost full
A
save. I was gonna
Bison?
say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Cynic, he's feeling it. Cynic's always the one that buys the most questionable guns.
The
but he makes it work.
Negevs. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he loves Negevs.
Oh, you gotta come back to con, man. Your $600 are awaiting you. Come on, the Bison. Where it at? Where's it at? There's one. Oh, he doesn't want to stick around. It's not a good enough gun, unfortunately. Even against the worst possible guns in the game, he only gets 2 kills. Poor Cynic. But I think that's going to be it. B-Wills could just wide swing long, have this kill dead to rights. It is Mobs with the bombs. See you later. And you have Maluk. Can he get a kill on the Bison, folks? That is what we're looking for. The Bison's so underutilized that the HUD does not even account for the amount of bullets that it has. And E will go down as a result. So I thought that was a funny thing to mention. It's so underutilized. No one's accounted for the Bison, man. All right, either way. 2 kills for it. Fun stuff for Nouns, but Buys back in for Team 1.
All right, we're back to a full gun round now. Round number 5. Op going to be here for Cynic. Galil still for 60. And 5 AKs across here for Team 1. But even their utility, I mean, 5, this is... I mean, it's not bad. I mean, at least they have the smokes and mollies for good executes that they need to get through here. But look at this again. I mean, full aggression happening. It's going to be Jazz pushing through connector. Having the support here from Cynic just playing inside a washroom. Good amount of pressure points coming in here from Nouns. They here just come right out the gate, man.
Is Jazz gonna seriously... Does he have a flash prime from a teammate? Jazz just wants to sit inside the smoke swing. Hey, man. I mean, that's the Jazz thing to do. But, definitely can still be set up. Jazz entrenched inside a connector. He actually has CASA flanking around him. Very weird conundrum of a situation. We're still sitting pretty right now. Map control established, but it's Jazz out here on this island. He's fearless. There's players up top. There's players beneath him. But he's been in this situation a ton of times. He's looking to try... swing some things out. He wants this duel, potentially. If they go down Con, oh, they think Con's clear. Oh, my word. 1 for Jazz and a ton of information to boot. CASA, though, is able to trade out. Make that a double. CASA on entries, doing great work. 60, though, is still inside a monster. He can still be a pressure point. He'll find the first headshot. Where's the trade? There it is. But the nade, oh, my. Came close to taking down 2. But Cynic now in this 1v3, a save is looking more likely.
Especially with this op. But, I mean, he might try to find something. I mean, 2 of these players are low. I mean, combination of 13 HP with 100 Maluk.
A wallbang could do it if he wants to go out with the bang. But I don't think he's going to really try for this too much.
No, I'll be the exit kill here. He's going to get the shot, run away. Never mind! Oh, it's a crab walk from TRK, baby. He's going to get that one.
Hit him with the electric slide. Love to see it. And that is the round back on the board there for Team 1. Almost got weird, but Pesadelo just running out short, gunning down 2. And had no trade in sight, keep in mind. If Pesa goes down, then there's no execute. There for Team 1. Nicely done from Pesa. Second round on the board for Team 1. But a buy is still in for Nouns, albeit a little shaky. Their full eco, their Bison shenanigans were not as fruitful as Nouns would have hoped. But Cynic, oh, this is a different look, but shot just barely missed. 5 on 5 as it stands. But, oh, no one should be alive for Team 1 as smoke spam? Malms, are you? Everyone's pushing smokes in this one. Everyone. But it's the right play there for Malms. He won't be punished.
Nice flash coming in. Jazz just on the other side of this.
He hears that.
Yeah, he definitely hears this. But he's by himself, right? Oh, no, he's got his teammate close on by. But Jazz, look at this. He still goes for that fight. That's exactly what we talk about. The timing is immaculate right now.
Oh, now B-Will's just using a time to swing, hoping to find a timing. Now gets spotted out. Now he has to flee the scene. Are they going to chase this kill? B-Will's will be allowed to escape by Team 1. And maybe, for good reason, it baits it right into Cynic. He was in short. And then, now he's long. Playing opposite parts of the map. Being active here or now. And that could get them some extra kills, but George, he's here to clean up. It's Pesa and Maluk, both positions noted, and both players so low. George, oh, this kill means everything. If Maluk hits the shot, It puts 60 into such a weird clutch. George still hunting for the 1v1. In the meantime, Pace is on the site. But 60 flicks over. And both kills come through there for Nouns. Big duels won. Either one goes the way of Team 1, and we're in a sticky situation. But the Americans come through. They're up 4-2.
Yeah, big turn of events that we're seeing now. I mean, the scoreline's getting bigger and bigger now for Nouns. And like we said, this was the pick here for Team 1. I mean, historically, I mean, they are stronger on that CT side, but the T side is just right behind there too, Fi. So it's not like it's their weakest point by any means, and they're on a 3-game winning streak of this map alone. I mean, their closest match as of lately is a 16-11, and that was against EG. So this is looking good for Nouns, man.
At the same time, you know, I am surprised to see this map picked up by Team 1. Nouns haven't played it in a while. Keep that in mind. They haven't played it since they were called the Gaming Gladiators. Believe it or not. But this has been a map that's been in their wheelhouse for a long, long time. And, you know, at least the players are very, very comfortable with it. Sixy, Jazzpim, B-Wills especially, have all been names playing under, you know, players like Shake Zola, effective on this map. Hold that thought, though. It's going to be a fast B-rush. We're seeing some pace out of Team 1 already onto the site. And it's only George here, playing behind his own smoke, trying to make it work, but he can't convert it into a double. They do have the site, but there is this flank from Jazz. There are caveats wherever you go here. Jazz couldn't hit the shot, though. Oh, no. Things have taken a turn for the worst. 6C. We'll actually check his 6, though. And this should be Maluk going down. They need something more, though. They need something from Cynic. Cynic needs to buy some space. He needs to have his end of the deal. It's 60 just trying to do everything, though. And the bomb's not really planted for them. They're inside a pit, and Cynic is going to help out. It's only Peso, and the bomb isn't planted for him. Someone needs a stick, though. Someone needs a stick. Peso running onto the site. Cynic has just got to go the full 5 seconds. And there's no
way.
The knife will be able to get it. No defuse today. An eco round for Team 1.
Oh, man, the unexpected turn here, Team 1. All they gotta do is just hit a site together, and apparently that's all they're gonna need. They don't even need guns, man. And that's a devastating round to lose here if you're Nouns. Oh, man, they've lost everything. They lost that off from Cynic. Close on the defuse, but that just should never happen. What a great effort that comes in from Team 1 to pull themselves back almost to a tie.
This is pure entertainment, this game. This is pure entertainment. These rounds are absolutely, I mean, they're rarities, all right? In EU, you wouldn't be able to get any of this. Come on. Be honest.
Well, that's true. NA things, baby. NA things.
Treasure them. Of course, in that last situation, you have to admit, 60 thinks that it's planted for Monster. Not expecting Pesadilla just to be running inside a spawn, running and gunning it with the picked up MP9. So it's quite a surprising feat there, but it gets the job done. Team 1 off the back of the eco victory, and Nouns to take a save. They are firmly back in the driver's seat. Here we go.
Yeah, even them just saving these pistols, though. I mean, their money's something. That's not good. But let's we'll pass that. But I mean, even right now, they're gonna go for the double save. It's gonna be the timeout coming in from Nouns right now. This is gonna be the first one we've seen in this game from this team. So now Sempis, the coach, can go over a little bit more of those details. Kind of, you know, reconfigure the game plan. Do we see kind of a, you know, a pop aggression what we saw before? I mean, last time it was just me and George getting almost an ace, but
Yep.
maybe something a little bit different than George go kill. I don't know, but. We'll definitely have to see if they can catch Team 1 off guard. I like that, you know, microaggression that we normally see, or when they kind of fight for that map control and be that element of surprise.
You know, that 5.7 4K, you know, just that's fighting for map control.
Yeah, I guess that is map control at the end of the day, right?
You know, I'm so glad we got to see the opposing perspective from that, because it's just a kneecap pops out. It's 2 bullets, 2 headshots. It's an utter beauty.
It is.
We're back into the swing of things, though, and this is going to be the full eco. Nouns have 4 saved pistols plus armor and some nades to back it up, but Team 1 do not care. This is the same strat they ran in the last round. They just run B. You have no utility? Okay.
Yeah, and all these CTs are grouped up and connected. You can see this. So, I mean, they could try to go for a little bit of a boost over the window. Maybe try to find something. IDK is just waiting things out. Oh, he actually gets the spam. Oh, that was beautifully done. Nice little lineup, looking for a little more.
Probably, we're just going to get another save. They're better off.
I was just going to think. Can't go for this, yeah.
I mean, they have... they're probably saving about $1,000 a piece. I would have thrown myself at the situation a little bit. Maybe steal away an AK rather than just holding on to the Kevlar.
Well, I guess the Kevlar, and you get the utility available here too, right? Well, maybe they'll find Maluk. Never mind.
I'm just saying, Maluk on land was a different experience. Okay, they are throwing themselves at the situation. I'll tell you for a fact, though, Laz, they ain't getting an AK.
No.
Let's see when he takes the lead.
Team 1 now get themselves in the leading position here just by 1, but we'll see a full gun round coming back. I'm not going to call it a full gun round. Just kidding. Jazz is going to get an MP5. All right. I'm over it. I don't know.
I'm wondering why he chose the MP5?
I don't know. I mean, he got full utility, but...
Yeah, I guess that's... I mean, if you're the solo con player in the vast majority of these rounds, you do need all the utility you can get, or else you're just going to get crunched on. So, it's a weird decision, but it might be the right decision. See if that MP5 will pay off? Absolutely not. It's IDK on fast entry, and trying to be helped out from short. Cynic and George will provide the pieces to that puzzle. And it'll sit 4v4 with IDK awful low.
Yeah, bombs still retrievable right now from Team 1, so they're fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dang, George.
A fan of the smoke spam.
That's the beauty of the A1S, right? Like, you can just get away with way better
I wouldn't call it a beauty. I would call it just a monstrosity.
Well, it's beauty if you're getting the kill.
Well, yeah, I guess it's a monstrosity if I'm getting the kill. I feel dirty after doing that. Come on.
Oh, man. Frag's a frag. Take him. Take him out you can. Especially when you get my age.
Wow, okay. Self-deprecating humor here on ESL TV.
Well, I was just waiting for the age thing to come out again. This is the norm when we're on
this is our conversation that we have all the time.
Usually our conversation.
Yeah.
Talking about how it was back in the day.
Flash through the smoke, though, and Pace is going to find a double. Sixy wasn't playing anti-flash properly, or I'm not necessarily sure. We'll have to hold that thought as Cynic goes in. It's up to B-Wills. 1v2, but certainly doable. Spam so close. 3 bullets in the mag, though. No way, he's not reloading. This man's a lunatic. He goes for the shot. Takes some cover, goes for the reload, but TRK is going to swing, and B-Wills had the opportunity to take cover. TRK takes that opportunity to get the kill.
I don't know why B-Wills went for a reload like that. I mean, he did everything right. He just went for the risky play with a couple bullets in the chamber, gets that kill, then he falls back. I mean, he just needed to wait a second. He had so much time to wait for the bomb, but I don't know. He thought, yeah, I can reload here. I'll shave a second off, but I mean, TRK heard the sound cues, so of course he's going to swing that. Oh, goodness. A little mistake. Costly for Nouns. Oh, but back to pistols we go.
Oh, and... Oh. This is... What started off as an absolutely just obscene half is now just... Well, starting to be dominance from Team 1. Those ticks have been heard. Jazzpimp is... Should be not long for this world. B-Wills tries to jump in and save him. But, he even stands in the molly for a little bit longer. That would have been an embarrassment, but he gets the headshot. There's... I cannot fathom the idea of going for this. I think he just stood there and asked his teammates, should I go for this? What do I do? 4 HP. Yeah, not happening. No ult for him. 7-4. Team 1. This is spicy from them.
Yeah, big turn of events though too, right? I mean, the first round went in, the pistol round went for Team 1, then we had 3 in a row that came from Nouns. A little bit of a hiccup near, you know, 5 and 6, and then it's been pretty much full steam ahead here for Team 1, so... I mean, now we'll have to see what comes through from this. I mean, this round, if Team 1 win this, they got themselves 8 rounds, bare minimum, obviously. But Nouns, we're going to have to see something a little bit more now. But even these eco rounds have come close by. I mean, these are scrappy rounds. It's not like, you know, Team 1 are just running through with it easy.
Jazz Pimp. At the top, at Party. Joined with Cynic. A nice double setup, but it could be unhinged. Luke can't hit the shot. Cynic and Jazz Pimp to double up. Now B-Wheels on all parts of the map. It's Nouns in the kill feed. 2v5 and Pace is the only one who can do a darn thing. Spots the barrels, lands the dink. But without the kill, that's the element of surprise gone. And IDK is next to fall. Bomb on the floor. Pace to Dalo, 1v5. Left to creep and crawl around the B site. He will get a freebie. That's a cool headshot. Reposition now. Pace, what you got? Another headshot, but not the third. Cynic will wrap it up. And Nouns are back in it.
Yeah, can we just talk about Pesadella for like half a moment here? I mean, he's 16 and 8. Like, the next closest is 8 kills from Maluk. I mean, this guy is having a game. I mean, this is only map number 1, and we talked a little bit about Pesa in the beginning, but holy moly guacamole, man, this guy is just fragging his heart out right now. And I mean, even that was looking promising. If he would have gotten that 3rd kill, I would have been like, yeah, this is winnable.
Yeah.
100% winnable.
At frag, I mean, everyone on Team 1 was absolutely having a ball, so I think carrying some form over. I mean, a Peso that's in good form is a Team 1 that's in good form. That's always been the case when they've made their deep runs in ESL Challenger down here, but this time around, not able to hit the headshot. That's Cynic taking down the big man. And Nouns are still back in pole position.
Yeah, these T's are grouped up. I mean, they're stuck in the back and middle here by Fountain. Leaving the bomb for now, but actually going to put some pressure onto the long A. But even Nouns have kind of put, you know, a little bit more towards Washam. Nice little flash coming in from B-Wills. A little too late, but... Oh, Cynic's going to play the cubby, though. B-Wills plays this right. He could be the bait and switch, but no, they switch up that change... Or they changed that plan already.
Ooh, a double push up long. You have Cynic in the corner. There's no op this time that's holding the other side. It is Maluk's, though. No CT side op, that is. Maluk will snipe down the aggression. And Team 1 gear up for this long play. Once again.
Now let's have a good read on this, right? I mean, there's 2 of the players close on by. 60 kind of just playing with a teammate towards B, but look, the rotate's already coming in. Look at this positioning. Yep. Wills and Jazz, though, they're just locking it down, but IDK finally gets a little bit of an opening.
But that's quickly shut down, and Maluk can't hit the headshot. Jazz and B-Wills basically on their own shutting down that play. Team 1 not ready for the forward positions from Nouns. And they're starting to slip through a little bit. Of course, another timeout actually being called out from Team 1. They will take a moment to breathe. Money's not in a great spot as well. Interesting to see what they bring out for this purchase. I mean, a Mob's Deagle is basically just an AK-47, if you want to think of it like that. Common memes being referred to. It's almost a meme at this rate, the Mob's Deagle. In a good way, it's a good meme.
It is a good meme.
Highest impact player on Team 1. And yep, he will purchase up the Deagle. We will see a purchase up. But of course, Team 1 are working with slightly limited resources. Actually, Mobs gets dropped over an AK from TRK. What a boss.
Yeah, TRK is pretty nasty with that Deag too, though.
I won't deny that.
Something about Brazil and Deagles, man. They are good. They make it look so easy.
See what Mobs is going to do. He's going to be on entry duty. He's out here to take the space, take the fight. You want your best aimer in a duel? There you go. Nouns aren't going to give it to him, though. And instead, it's going to come back in through Monster. 60 blinded up. Trying to deploy as well. He does get around the corner and stays alive. Doing wonderful work there is 60. And the molly in towards short is so perfect. Mobs tries to trade, but he goes down. It's a shutdown here from Nouns. So wonderfully played on that exit. Great counter utility. Great principles.
You know, honestly, I feel like 60 got pretty lucky there, though, too. I mean, he should have been gone, but like you said, I mean, that molly allowed him just to have another chance at it and able to get that easy kill, but here we are, last round of the very first half, and look what Team 1 have to work with. Put a lot of risk in that last round, and now it's going to be relying on the silver bullet. And I don't know what to expect from this. Do we just see the B-old pop? Oh, my word. I think we're going to...
Round 5.
Let's
Fight.
do the repeat.
Let's go. Inside a monster. That Molly's far too late. They're already past. They're already knocking on the door. This is gonna be a different team 1 as George actually can't connect. He's out in the open, and now he has a Tech 9 chasing him down. IDK will fall, but the damage is done. They have the sight and perhaps a plant, but Jazz wants to do what he can to deny. He's already past the smoke, but they're planting reverse side of the pillar. Doesn't matter. He'll still take a headshot, and a dink landed on the TRK. Things are not happy days right now for Team 1. One more kill could definitely do that, though. Maluk Steagle and Mobs as well are going to need to do the heavy lifting with TRK mostly out of the fight. Maluk still dancing between. TRK does go down. Maluk can't quite hit the shot, but Mobs does. Maluk does connect. Now a 1v1. Jazz versus Maluk. Maluk dancing around, but oh man, 2 HP for Jazz. But Jazz will get the finishing blow. And that will be Nouns at the end of the day taking the lead at this one. We're going to go ahead and bring this one to a halftime break. We'll be back in just a flop. Taking themselves a lead. They were down 7-4. Team 1 were looking fantastic, as well as they had some quite entertaining rounds. But now they have to make their way on towards that T side. My name is Fi. I'm joined by Laz. And let's go ahead and kick away this map number 1 of Overpass we have here. Some fun
Yeah, now
stuff.
it's pretty fun stuff. Oh, whoa, hang on. Oh, they're just doing a whole W. TRK gets that shot, though?
Unbelievable. Pesadelo,
Oh,
though. Middle of the execute. Oh, Pesa. Bring it home, but you have to do the 360s, and that will not bring him to life. B-Wills 1v1. Maluk goes for the straight-up fight. B-Wills had a shot, but a shot was not enough. That is 8-all.
I'm going to be honest, Vi. Like, if Pesa would have won that, 360 turn, picking up a USP mid-turn and win that, I think I would have been done, dude. I'm like, that was insane movement. I mean, the fact that he almost was able to get a shot off from that, too. Oh, that's frustrating, though. But back to an 8-8 we go, and Team 1 get a pretty convincing pistol, even though it came down to the 1v1 and all things.
I think it's... I'll say it was convincing for a second. I mean, it's Pesa who's doing all the heavy lifting.
It really was, yeah. He was kind of the one that started things off,
He
right?
did cool off towards the later end of the half. We were touting his 16-8 scoreline. That was his first 2 kills since then.
How dare he?
I mean, I think he's gotten kills in most of the rounds they've won. Now they're going to pop out Monster. It's a ton of Glocks. Strength in numbers. Team flashes also might help in that equation as TRK just goes completely white with the Maluk's flash. Poor guy. But IDK is going to clean up. Thanks for the money. It was a tactical flash to make sure the MP9 got the kills. Very interesting. Very well done there by Team 1. They're going to pick up that second round. Gun round on the way.
Yeah, they got to get that extra money bonus here that's coming through, right? Got to get that up in the rotation. AK's now available. George going to force things up as well. A little bit of a bonus that we see from Team 1. I mean, for Nouns right now, they need to ensure they don't lose. They need to take this as flawlessly as they can, right? I mean, if Nouns lose this round, oh man, Team 1 are going to be laughing at the bank. I mean, they're going to be rolling in some dough.
Ooh, we have a little bit of a funny party set up to start off this round as well. Short control also obtained by Nouns, which is pretty darn nice. But you see Mobs and Maluk together just could be a threat in the side, but Nouns, they're choosing to jump onto this site. Pesadelo over towards the pillar, getting flashed into position, starting to get spammed out. He's the first line of defense, and he has to fall back. IDK helping out, though. Pesa still in position to fight. At the same time, Lurks coming through from Nouns, but they don't quite pay off. Pesa is still battling from behind the barrels right now. It's a great reposition, and it's one they aren't going to clear. Pesadelo has the money position right now. Back's turned on one, low HP on the other. It's 10 on Jazz, but he does get double swung upon. Pesadelo, a massive opportunity, and Nouns, they can exhale now.
I don't know about you, but I was definitely starting to believe a little bit there from Pesa, man. I mean, he played that so well. He just waited things out. I mean, he just got a little unlucky with that timing at the end there. You could see, but even you could see him, kind of move his crosshair like a little bit of hesitation.
He wanted to go for the double, but he wasn't sure he would complete the kill, right?
Yeah, and he even looked like he was unsure if he got that kill first. He's, wait, did I kill him? I don't know if I did. And then he's like, yeah, I did.
I mean, he is being streamed right now. That would have been a little bit of an embarrassment towards the later portion of it. And he was hoping they'd also go straight for the plant. But I think they realized the player that was alive towards the later stage of that. They think, oh, he's in pit. We're not going to plant instantly. Either way, funny con setup. Every setup is funny if you think about it like that. Maluka and Malbs are going to lead the scene. And it will be con control for Nouns.
We talked about this before for Nouns. I mean, this isn't their strongest map. They have about a 40% win rate on this, sitting on 2 recent losses on this. So for them to be toe-to-toe right now with Team 1 in this kind of a scoreline, they've done some good reconfiguring, but it's going to be Cynic. Able to make the in here for his team, getting that first opening duel, but Malbs right back with a Deeg.
Hey, man. It's unfair playing against this. He gets a CT side AK-47. That's a Desert Eagle. Ow, yes. What? Oh, gosh. Spam everywhere. Malbs down now to 40. Come on, do you have another one tap in ya? One Deeg. Is it a classic? No. B-Wills puts him to rest. IDK. He's searching. He's searching. He needs this kill quickly to buy attention for this flank. And it almost works out, but George, ever aware. 2 versus 4, and there needs to be a kill here and now from Team 1. Both players are here. Hunting for the kills are TRK. He could go for 2, but not together with IDK. There is no trade. But 10 seconds, they don't have time! They need the kill! All of a sudden now, it's a life or death situation for Nouns. But IDK will get the kill. Oh my word, that almost got close.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I was looking up. I'm like, Nouns, we got to get going here. Like, you cannot burn this clock
The
anymore.
bomb was still at Divider with 10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they had to go for that kill. I mean, honestly, for TRK, he was just playing behind Struck. He was trying to bait as much as he could, but he realized, like, this is going to be too hard. But
oi, oi.
Unfortunately, oi, indeed. But Nouns put themselves back in a lead position for the time being, and a save coming in again from Team 1 with double HEs available for TRK and Malbs. But a 3-2 composition, again, that hard aggression into the party as well as down long A. But it doesn't matter because Jazz here and he's singing.
We're in
rhyme. Oh, wait. That was close.
Almost a USP moment. Oh, it could still work out any other gun but the USP. That's why I feel like the P250 is such a great investment, I will say. You make your money back if you get a kill, and the nade will do exactly that. 300 for 300.
Yeah, I agree with you. You gotta have those P250s, man. Can't go wrong with it.
Maluka's also a man on a mission. And they're not quite watching the door right now. Timing. Yikes.
I'm a little surprised he didn't clear that as hard as he should have, but that's fine. Good effort from Team 1, though. I mean, taking down 2 people, almost taking down Cynic, though. I mean, again, that was pretty much the only investment in that was 2 HEs, so $600 that was spent, so we'll take it.
It's all right. As it is, Nouns are taking the lead, and they're in a position to really put the hurt on Team 1. Recently, I've been seeing Malbs use the A4, for the record.
A4 baby is the best.
Admittedly, it is a better aggressive rifle than the A1S. You have more bullets, you can engage more targets, and you don't have to stop to reload, which is, when you're playing like Malbs, that's...
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. Out to short. Just a contact walk, followed up by the flash. Nothing more. CASA does not want to stick around and find out. Are they assembling a jump boost? Well, hold on for TRK finding his kill, but they were ready for Pesadelo going for a little jump boost towards Graffiti. Now just feel like they know all. 4-man Pesa.
It's a big kill, though. No nade gonna make any damage. Now the execute's coming in, so I mean 45 seconds, so Nouns have some time, but they're gonna have to move now.
2 players inside of the pit. Definitely a threatening situation. TRK's low, but Malbs isn't. And he got the NA4. He can battle for all he wants. And TRK on the off angle will collect the kill on the 60. Fake plant. Ooh, trying to go for the jump up, but Nothing giving. Oh, instead they're hunting for frags, baby. But that's not gonna pay off. It's Cynic now in a 1v3. He is the clutcher for this team, but when you leap into TRK, that's not happening. TRK on 12 HP gets 2 kills, and that's Team 1 up to double digits.
May not be a bomb plant, but we could see the force coming in here from Nouns. I mean, they got the funds. I mean, the only person that's going to be hindered a little bit is 60, but I mean, again, he can just dig up or Tech 9 with like a full belt utility. There it is. He's going to just equip himself. That signal is called, and he'll be the one to able to see what he can find with all that utility. And now it's a good mixture of a buy coming in from Nouns, trying to make sure they can keep that lead going. And actually, Luke getting a really aggressive, and there it is. Good night, Cynic. Big haircut for you.
Yeah, they use the 9. Actually, you would use the 1 razor if you wanted to get the full buzz cut. So, yeah. Fitting for Team 1.
Ever used that ever on your
no. I just know. Oh, God!
Yep.
We're continuing. Yep, yeah. That's the 1 razor right there being used there by Malbs. That's a close shave. Doled out. Oh, boy. That's a 1-tap. 29 bullets remaining in the mags here for Malbs, and he'll use a couple extra on the B-Wills, but George actually comes through with a double kill. He does need to scoop up that bomb, though, so no immediate reaction. Or is there? Well, there is one. It gets punished, though. IDK will sit down 60. It's George in this 1v3. I'm telling you, man, this is one of the most entertaining games we've got.
This really is. I mean, we talked about this Team 1. They love this map, and this was their pick, right? So for them to be going toe-to-toe like this with Nouns, a team that when you look on paper, you're like, oh, man, they don't win on Overpass. Definitely making it competitive, but we're back to it. TRK getting himself a kill. Nice multi-kill round coming in from Malbs. I mean, all things considered, I mean, I don't know how he got that second one on B-Wills, but he did. But just Malb things, I guess.
Oh, boy. It truly is just Malbs thing. Every time you see a 1-tap, just remember, it's actually Malbs gets royalties every time you hit a 1-tap or a 1-dig, by the way. Just keep that in mind.
That's a good motivation.
He's trademarked it, man. Copyright law. International, even.
International.
He's handed it out.
Well, we, unlike yesterday, we're definitely seeing a lot of timeouts coming in. More so from now, Team 1. We're going to see that being the 3rd timeout called. 3 out of 4 being used. Which I like, even though they know this is a light purchase round from Nouns. Still getting themselves a little bit more prepared. What do we expect from Nouns, though? I mean, we saw in the first half, Team 1, they just like to hold W. Let Jesus take the and rush B, but it seemed to work. Do we see that again?
I'm straight up thinking that this could either be a 5-man con or a 5-man B. Okay, 4-man B, maybe. So we're looking to... Oh, yep, we're gunning it short, baby. Short with Tech 9s, and the nade doesn't connect. This is a little wonky. Good HG, though, does chunk down some of these Tech 9s, and as they jump into the B site, yeah, they went into a 5-man stack. This is not happening. Yeah, this is really not happening. 12 to 11 quickly there for Team 1. Thanks for getting it over with, though, Nouns, because... Actually, that was a full force. I was thinking, oh, I'm walking in this thinking, oh, it's in a cool eco. We're getting a gun round after this. No, that was just a complete force buy.
Yeah, something basic they were trying to do, but Team 1, they just read that quickly. Quick round, and a little bit of a scene here, and now we see Team 1 back in an advantage. A little bit light purchase on the pistols. Double flash for Cynic. But look at this party in long A control again. Malbs with that A4, like you said, in this kind of position.
Oi, oi.
You want an A4.
Woohoo! Yep. That wasn't even the A4, man.
No, it wasn't even an A4. It was everybody else. It was IDK actually just cleaning that up with a triple.
The A4 hasn't had that opportunity in years, man. Malbs dusted it off the counter, and the little A4 was almost oh so happy he finally gets to get a spray down. No. Not today. 13 to 11. Team 1 have certainly bounced back in this one. They've, given up a couple of weird rounds so far through this game, but overall, I think the good CS has belonged to them. Now I'm still in with a chance, though.
Back at it, Nouns, splitting things up. The full aggression again from Team
That was
1.
almost-
Maluk able to find another shot. Able to get a second one, too. Oh, man, the big green. It's doing God's work now.
Yeah, you don't normally expect that type of playmaking from Maluk. He's been called the passive opper here in North America, but that right there is something different. That's the Maluk. We've seen a different shade of him in recent months. For sure with this Team 1 squad. At Philadelphia, especially on land, he was dominating. Never the playmaker, normally the angle holder, but he definitely changed that mantra this round. 3 versus 5, and I mean, we might just see a contact walkout monster just to see what happens. The Nouns have the individuals to do this. I'm telling you, this round is not over.
No, it is certainly not. You got a bit of time that they can still work up short B. They got that utility too, so Molly's going to be burned here from Jazz. Good placement. Pace is still behind the pillar, though. He's in a strong position. The flash, though, gets him a little bit. He does spot the player. Look at this. It's a little cat and mouse, but it's going to be Jazz. He's able to get this kill, so a good starter, but now they got to get moving. But that op is still singing.
Oh, boy.
That's going to be the quad looking for that ace. It's all just down to Jazz. He's going to have to deny it, but it's going to be IDK to roast him alive to get a 14th.
And Maluk, safe to say that he's in form. This map was slipping out of Team 1's fingers for just a moment, but only for just a moment. They have completely blasted their way back into this game, and Nouns are going to have to keep forcing down to stop them from getting map point. Admittedly, for not playing this map in a month, Nouns still look just fine. But this is Team 1 we're talking. We've seen the stuff they've done so far. This has been a mad game from a lot of their players.
This really has been a mad game. I mean, this is just... Given that the scoreline's still 14-11 right now in favor for Team 1, like you said, Nouns, they have just reconfigured the game plan pretty well. I mean, they still have a position here where they can bring things back. No doubt about it, but... I need to see something a little bit different for this one around number 26. But instead of Team 1 actually pushing down Fountain and down long A again here, I mean, they've kind of, they hit the brakes, hit the pause button. They're like, nah, we're good. We'll keep you on edge.
So now smoke goes in towards the front of bathrooms. Mob smoked out. See if Nouns want to go ahead and do this. Yep, the contact walk.
They're just
Old Faithful. And here you go. 6E already getting up close. That's the power of the contact play. IDK and Pesa, however, will double up back in turn. The trades are through. Flash is going in towards the pit. But the trades, where are they? Cynic cannot hit the headshot. He will be able to collect on IDK at least, but only leaving Jazz Pimp. 25 seconds remaining on the clock. He fires. He reveals his position. Maluk wants to swing. They don't want to let him even have the chance in this one. And Mobs will dispatch of him. That is Team 1. 15. How many rounds in a row? I could not count. I will tell you exactly how many rounds in a row here.
6.
Correct. Here, there.
Too slow, Junior.
Look,
Fast and Furious reference, just in case you don't know.
I
Fast
don't.
Furious.
I don't.
Oh, oh no. Someone in chat, please tell me they know what that means. Please. Don't let me be alone in this one.
Is it a Rock quote? I don't know. Did Rock say that?
No, just stop. No, don't. don't dig this hole any further. I'll tell you later.
Do I want to make him mad? Do I keep guessing random celebrities? I only know The Rock was in Fast and Furious, so.
It's like when Boggs told me he didn't know who Ludacris was. I'm still upset about that.
How do you not know who Ludacris is?
I don't know. That was months ago and I'm still not over.
Oh,
you know what?
okay.
Cynic's not going to be over that one.
Hey, that's ludicrous. That's about the most I could transition that statement in there. Mob's still hitting headshots. I'm not sure if we've seen a single kill that's been a body shot out of this guy. I would love to actually check the headshot percentage at the end of this one. Mob's actually going to let them pass. There's a small gap in the defense. Luke's trying to fill in the gaps, though.
Sitting at about 71 headshot percentage. I just did a calculation.
There we go.
Give or take.
Maluk's still on the site, though. Hoping for a Malv's headshot. Now it's really going to be needed, as actually the double entry has come through here. For the guys over at Nouns, but Pace on the flank dealt with by 60. And Nouns are very much still in this game. They break that 6-round streak. And this is going to call the save now for 1. Seeding this round, this is a bit of an oddity.
Yeah, if we could see Nouns find these kills, I mean, this would be great. But again, they do pick up the op. That'll be available for Cynic. They don't need to hunt this. I mean, they could if they want, but I don't think there's really going to be any chance they can. I mean, you already have IDK on the other side of the map. You got TRK just kind of sitting lower CT. So it'll be job well done. Nouns get themselves another round, and only 3 needed to go back to an overtime. OT for the first map of the day. Why not?
Why not? I mean,
We're here all day. Let's do it.
yeah, why not? For sure.
Ooh, last time I'm being used too here from Team 1.
Yeah, I mean, those timeouts, though, have been pretty darn effective from the Team 1 squad. So I wouldn't put anything past them. They had to use a couple in the first half, and it definitely got them back in the game. Back on their feet after losing to the madness that was those first 6 rounds of this game. 5-7 running around, having a great time. Just lunacy that Nouns was pulling off. But they got Team 1 back on their feet. And looking to close this one out. 3 opportunities and some bank as well. None of these rounds are going to be free for Nouns. They have to power through potentially 3 full purchases of Team 1. And they do it. 60. Trying to. But that's Pace on the opener. First nail driven into this one. And 4 more to hammer home onto Nouns. Make that 3. IDK cleaning up Cynic, who couldn't hit the flick onto the boosted player. And B-Wills has also just been spotted walking out con. They know. They'll flash in. Trying to hunt. But he could extend potentially into an op. You never know if Maluk is around that corner. Some risks, but you need to take some. You're down 3v5.
Yeah, they got lots of utility available too, so still double smoke with a molly available. Oh, a little bit of a love tap. Pace us down, but he's still here.
Pillar is a safe position, though, and B-Wills might not. He is considering it. 30 seconds remaining, though. They don't have the utility to be extinguishing mollies here. They need kills and quick. Good flash, at least, to get them outside a monster, but there needs to be a whole lot more. Second flash in for George, but the off angle from IDK. 2 more remaining here for the map. A boost. It's just desperation at this rate, though. They go up top, and Maluk is still going to snipe him down. B-Wills at the 1v5, and I think we're heading to map number 2. Team 1 will collect their map pick, and Ancient is coming up next, lads.